dust and raisin, hell it feels great. Sun is on the beat down, hot girls all around. You Big D, now you're in my town. Gather under bright lights, big game, long nights, bonfires burn and breaking up a fist fight. Take a shot of whiskey, girls getting frisky. 2 a.m. it's about to get risky.
Sam, can you hear me?
I can now, yeah.
There you go. Okay, cool. I don't know why it's doing this, but hey, so how's everything going? Did you hear me? My little introduction to you. Oh no, she's gone. She went away.
Technology.
I don't know what she did.
Technology. If you've been
Well, anyway, hopefully she'll come back on here. But look, we had Samantha here.
oh.
She's gonna come back on here in a minute. There she goes. There she goes. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm not sure what's happening.
What's going on? What's going on, Sam? So, like I said, she's one of the best bartenders that ever walked the face of the earth. She got promoted to general manager and just took it to the next level. I just want to congratulate you and thank you for everything that you've done. I'm glad you're on short notice that you actually came out here to
Absolutely.
to do this with us. So just tell me a little. Well, hold on. First of all, this is Levi Sam.
Hi, Levi.
My favorite bartender. So tell us about yourself, Sam.
Well, I've been bartending for, I don't know, 10 or 12 years and moved over to Marshall's and jumped in with both feet, become the assistant manager and turned around, become the GM of the place. And we hit the road running. There's a lot of good things coming up with Marshall's and I'm excited to see where we can take it.
You know, I definitely could say that since you taking over Marshall's Tavern, I know I don't come in there and I don't really drink a lot. I drink my water, maybe smoke me a black malt, but I could definitely see that you have made a lot of great changes.
Thank you.
Especially with like just having a lot of what do you call it? Like live music and bands.
All the events and stuff.
All the events that's going on. And you know, people
Right.
like it, you know.
Maybe I missed it. How long has she been the general manager?
Oh, how
3
long
months.
have you been?
3 months. Oh wow.
Okay,
Okay, so
yeah.
so you've been the GM longer than the last time I was there. I've only been to Marshall's a few times. I'm not a regular. But,
I moved up pretty quick. I was the assistant manager after 3 months of being there, and then 3 months after that, I was the GM. So I've been there
Wow.
about nine months now, maybe 10.
10
Okay.
months. All right, so look, we got a couple questions for you. Are you ready?
All right.
The first question is how if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? 19, 20?
Yeah,
years
you're
old?
close, 22.
So in your short lifespan, what do you feel was the most difficult part of your life? Like, was it like being as being a bartender? What was the most difficult thing?
Juggling family. I've been a
Juggling
single
family.
mom for 11 years, almost as long as I've been bartending. So
Oh,
trying to
okay.
juggle that bartending lifestyle with having 3 children, especially young children when I started was one
Okay.
of the biggest changes, one of the biggest adjustments.
Okay. So it's, I guess it's long hours and
Uh,
uh
I've always
Monday
worked
through
night.
Sunday. Okay.
Yep.
What led you to being a bartender versus being a like I was a waiter for a short period of time when I worked in college. What led you to
Mhm.
being a bartender versus being like say a waiter or a chef or something along those lines? If
My
you don't mind me asking.
personality is not, I mean, I love people, I do,
Uh-huh.
but I don't like to have to be proper if I don't have to be. So if I
Oh,
can
Right.
there you
cut up
go.
and make a
Okay.
joke and, do it my way instead of the way I'm being told to do it, then that's
Okay.
how I'm gonna roll.
So being a bartender, it lets you be who you are, who you want to be. It
Who do I
lets
want
you
to be?
like it lets you
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't
I
know
went
what's
to
going on.
school for party planning, for event planning,
Okay.
and
Okay.
now being the GM, I get to do the both of the things that I love. I still get to be a part of the bar and the people, but now I get to plan all these events, to bring all the people together. My goal is unity with Marshall's Tavern between my vendors, the people that we have helping run the events there, and the community, bringing us all together as one underneath one, enjoying things, having fun, and doing it all together.
Okay. Nice, nice. So since you're taking over Marshall's Tavern, um, what what makes you thrive? What gives you the urge to want to go to work every day and
Seeing the
do
changes
what
that are being made and the people that are responding to it in a positive way, like it's building my team and knowing that they're happy and that they support me, the customers support me and the things that I'm doing, it's exciting to watch the place come back together like it was years ago when I started going in there.
oh, okay.
Okay.
So I definitely know for a fact that I hear it to the grapevine every time I'm there. I'm probably one of the few sober ones there, and I hear people talk about it all the time.
Right.
That the short time you've been here, she's doing this. She's doing a great job, and just the little things that you have done. So in the near future, what are some of the things that you have planned? I know you guys have a kitchen in there.
We do
What
have a
are
kitchen. It's in the works of being reopened. I don't know a day yet. I don't know a time for any of that right now, but that is definitely in the plans to have that a functioning kitchen again. But for right now, we're making it work with our live music. I do brunch every other Sunday. We've got the crawfish coming up every Sunday in April.
oh nice.
Oh
But
wow.
where there's a will, there's a way, and we're going to make it happen one way or the other.
Okay, and I know that you guys are extending your bar too. Like you guys are making it bigger. How's that going?
It's going good. We don't have projected times on that right now either. But I do know there has been a lot of progress and a lot of changes on that side of it. So everything is still in the plans and everything is still, going
Yeah,
to happen.
I've been kind of peeking over there, when
Mm,
nobody's not looking, seeing what's going on. It looks really nice over there, man.
right.
I can't wait.
It's going to allow a lot more space for all three sides of the bar anyway. So
Oh, okay, nice. Um, do you have a question for Sam?
Oh, I mean, I'll jump in if
You
I.
tell me. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Sorry.
no, I don't want you to feel like you're left out.
No, I don't feel like that. I'm here. I'm here. I'm pushing buttons.
So with everything that's been going on, and you got your live music, you have your brunches going on. Can you describe a time where you felt that you failed at at your job? If there was,
well,
I
I
don't think
mean,
there was, but
there's not one thing in particular, but I mean, you plan events and you hope for the best. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So, whereas I think the chili cook off that we just had back the beginning of the month, I
mm,
had, I don't know, I think 15 people, 15 teams say they were going to show up. I ended up with
uh,
17. In the beginning, I was a little disappointed, but when I look
right,
back at it, I have to see the bigger picture. When you plan a birthday party or a wedding or, family gathering, you invite 50 people, 35 say yes. You got to expect only half of those people to show up because life happens. So when I
yeah,
stepped back and took a look at it, I was like, I still had half of the people there, you know, and it was our first one that we've had in a long time. So I had to wrap my head around that and take away the disappointment side of it for what I thought it would be, to just be happy, and you know, the fact that it still happened and we still had a day of
Yeah.
it and everything was great and the turnout was wonderful and the food was even better.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's
What
awesome.
what are some upcoming events that you guys have that you can talk about that you guys have coming up?
Um, well, we have a comedy night coming up April 3rd. I've
What?
got
I did not know about that.
that's going to be the kickoff to our industry night. We're going to start our
That's nice.
industry night back on Thursday nights.
Okay.
So we have that. We've got our bands every Saturday. We've got a car show coming up June 12th, and
Oh
then
wow.
July 5th. Uh, God, July 4th weekend, Independence. We have a barbecue cook off that we're gonna be doing that day. So
So you just came in and you just took the whole thing by storm, man. Look,
Was Marshall's not doing like this before, or were they? But
I
it wasn't this like level, because I don't remember things like this happening.
what
But
I,
again,
what I only
I'm not a regular.
what I'm saying, what I'm going to say is that since she's came on, I could see the what do you call it? The wanting,
Right.
like the urge, the eagerness to get
drive.
stuff done, the drive. I've
Yeah.
seen that. I see that personally going in there because every time I go in there, she has her laptop,
hmm
she has her notes. She's walking back and forth. She's
My
in the
calendar
office.
and my extension of my
Yeah,
right arm.
yeah. It's like she's in, and this could be 11, 12 o'clock at night when she's already worked a shift, man.
Right.
Like so, that dedication is going to show success of a business, no
Right.
matter what. And then she's surrounded by good people. I think the bartenders there are
I have
fabulous.
a solid,
Um,
solid team.
yeah, I think her team is really 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 solid. You got Courtney, who to me she's like the comedian
The
of
bubbly.
they had the bubbly get going. You know what I'm saying? Then
Uh,
you got you got Sarah. She's like the happy go lucky. She's a hard worker, constantly move around, but she's gonna take that time. If you ask
yeah.
her a question, she's gonna take that time and talk to you for a couple seconds, and she's right back at it. But she's constantly moving. And then you got, I think his name is Marcus.
Marcus and Cody are the
Marcus
two
and
dudes.
look, Marcus,
And
he's the newer one. Um he At first I thought he was real timid, like he didn't want to talk, but man, he's a real good dude.
yeah.
He when I come in there, he already has a like glass of water waiting for me or whatever, and then he asks me, "Hey, are you drinking tonight?" And then Cody, man, that guy right there, I just can't wait to go party with that guy. I
Yeah,
want to go
right.
party
No
with
doubt.
him. I want to go party with him. He's definitely cool people. But
They all bring something different to the table, but they all work very well together.
yeah, they're really cool, man. And but well, you know that this is a food podcast, so I have to ask you. You're a single mom, right?
Uh,
What is your go-to dinner? What is your go-to dish? What do you like to cook for you, your kids, or your family?
I make homemade spaghetti and my sauce and
Ooh,
all of it from scratch, and
ooh,
that's
that's your
my
go-to.
go-to. That's the favorite of the house. So
So, do you mind sharing your recipe?
yeah, I'm not.
No, you're not gonna share.
Yeah.
I
No,
tried, man.
not yet.
That's my go-to meal as well. If I'm gonna make something, I try to put together spaghetti. I can't make the sauce from scratch, but
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
go-to meal as well. So
Uh,
as a bartender, what are I mean, you don't have to share the recipes if you don't want to, but what are some
I
drinks
want her to
that
share the
you have
recipe.
come up with? You know, I know a lot of bartenders that once they've been in it for a while, they'll create their own drinks. What are some of your favorite drinks that you've made?
You know, honestly, I don't know that I've come up with my own. I may add a little bit of this or a little bit of that to something that, you
hmm
know,
A little bit
is
of
already a
this.
staple in the bar just because you know, the whole point is to try something new. But I really don't think of a time that I've actually created my own drink.
I don't know. I remember one time I said, "Whatever you want to make," and I got it. And let's just say that was the last drink I had for the night.
Yeah. What was it?
I don't even remember
It
what
was.
that was
It was.
either.
I was on my way out the door, and it was me and Jen, and me and Jen decided to, hey, whatever you make or whatever. And I took the shot. That's the reason why I said it was my last shot,
Okay.
and it was like purple or something like that. It was really really good.
Huh.
It was, yeah,
I have to think
it
back
was
on
like
that one.
yeah, it was like when you first started working at Marshall. I think it was like week 2 or something like that. It was there. Yeah, it's
There's
been
been
a
a
news a
many a
while ago.
lost nights of sleep since then.
Yeah, like I said, folks, man, if you out there, if you're in Conroe, man, if you want to see somebody that's dedicated to to Marshalls and to get stuff done, if you haven't been to Marshalls Tavern, you should definitely check it out here on Fraser, in Conroe, Texas. I don't know the actual address there. I just know it's on Fraser.
1717 North Highway 75.
Oh.
You've never had to call an Uber?
I
That's
Never.
did have to
good.
call, but you only had to put the address in once.
Oh,
I don't have to
Yeah.
keep putting the address in.
Mm.
I mean, I think I took several Ubers from Marshalls.
Mm.
Marshalls Tavern. But
Interesting.
the live music there is great, man. Like
I have been there for their music.
their
Yeah, their music's great.
their
We
their
have live
take of
music
music is
every Saturday, and then every Sunday, whether it's open mic or it's our live music brunch Sunday. We
Nice.
have music every weekend.
what's that one guy? I can't remember his name. He's kind of petite, kind of skinny, tall, real thick
What
mustache. He plays the guitar. I can't think of his name. He has his own band with him. I forgot his name, but he's really, really good. Zach Jones.
Zach Jones?
Is that him? Zach
Yeah.
Jones. I like him, man.
He's
I think
really
he's
good.
pretty cool.
He does a lot with our bar too. We're finishing our karaoke contest tomorrow night, and he's been one of our judges, and he's been amazing through the whole 7-week.
I thought you guys were finished with that.
No, this Wednesday tomorrow is our last one. That's our finale.
I guess I'll be there.
$1,000 on the line for the winner.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess
Oh.
I'm definitely glad to come out tomorrow.
I only sing in the shower.
So I'm gonna try.
Shower or behind the bar.
Barry White in the shower all day, every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't get you to provide your spaghetti recipe, right? So maybe you have like an old like grandmother or mother-in-law or mom's recipe that you like to share. Maybe like some cookies or something. I don't know.
Oh,
What is your favorite dish that your mom cooked?
My
Or your
chicken,
grandmother?
chicken and dumplings.
Oh, you know what? That's actually my favorite. I'm German, so
Yeah,
that's good.
I'm telling you what, that's my daughter's favorite. I roll my dough out from scratch with that sucker too. Like it's a affair when it comes down to that.
So do you care to share?
Yeah.
You want to share
You
your
need me-
recipe?
Why?
No.
I'm not.
I'll
tell you what, I'm gonna put it
keep
in a
asking.
time capsule for you.
Okay.
And then I'll put it somewhere in Texas that I gotta find a map for it. And
That sounds like
Right.
an adventure right there.
that
Yeah.
sounds like a whole adventure.
Yeah.
Hey, but chicken and dumpling, man, that sounds
Oh yeah,
great, man.
That's
man.
good,
There's
yeah.
nothing better. I even bought the crinkle cutter to be able to get the crinkles on all four sides of my dough whenever I get done rolling it out and cutting it up. So
Nice. Oh, okay,
yeah.
nice. So, with that being said, do you have any questions for us? Like, is there anything that you would like inside the lunchbox to do for you?
Well, I need people to know that you're going to be cooking at Marshall's Tavern on Sunday for me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Hey, just let you guys know, I will be making burgers on Sunday for Marshall's Tavern for the beautiful lady, Miss Sam, the GM of
From
Marshall's
11
Tavern.
to 2. So
11 to 2.
Yeah.
I'll be there inside the lunchbox.
Yeah, this was totally
Work-
something we all
working
knew
me like
about.
working me like a Hebrew slave, but it's all good. No, I
It'll be
mean,
fun.
I'll do anything for you, Sam. You know, if
I
I'm not doing
appreciate it.
anything, I'm there. I'm there. But I know this is like your first time like doing like an interview like on live. It is.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
You're doing great, by
nervous?
the way. You're
Still
doing
don't like
great.
it. Still
You're
don't like
nervous?
it.
Don't
I'm
like it? Yeah.
sweating. My house
Mm.
stays at 65, and I'm over here sweating.
You're sweating. Why are you sweating? Look, there's nobody.
Because I don't
around you.
like the put myself out there like that. You know, like we
Yeah.
can talk in small talk, but then to put me on camera is like I'm gonna freeze up and I don't know what to say.
Hey, you did really well, and plus, I
Good
mean,
job.
you definitely represented Marshall's Tavern, Marshalls.
Thank
So
you.
you did
I
really good.
appreciate
So don't be scared. I mean, you're beautiful, beautiful face. You got a great demeanor about you. You're a businesswoman, and she's a hard ass. Like I don't I don't mess with her, man. Like when we're in Marshall's Tavern or when we're in Marshall's and let's just say somebody doesn't want to do what they're supposed to be doing, and she'll say what she got to say. Next thing I know, she walking around the corner. I'm like, I'm sorry for that person. Feel sorry for that person. But so
Sam,
yeah.
are you a coffee drinker by chance?
Oh God, here
I
we go
am
with
a
this.
coffee drinker. I love my
Ah,
No,
bet.
no.
Do
Yeah.
you think? Hold on. Do you think that coffee? Do you think that tea is better than coffee? That they're even remotely comparable?
Sam,
No, I'm all
Sam,
about my
There you go.
coffee.
There you go.
Sam.
See, I knew
Yeah.
I liked you. I knew you were great.
Look, hold on.
And
hold
with
on.
that was Sam on the interview.
Do you drink tea?
Done.
Done.
Do you drink
Do
tea?
what, Chris?
Do you drink tea?
I do. I drink unsweet tea, or as my kids call it, glorified leaf water.
I drink
Okay.
tea too.
So here's the thing. Why do you drink coffee? And hold on, let's ask this. When do you drink coffee?
I typically drink it first thing in the morning.
Okay, so
Sometimes
when do you
throughout the day if I need to pick me up.
There
Oh,
You know,
okay. Okay,
not
so
really. Go ahead.
when do you drink tea?
When do I drink tea? Throughout the day.
Yeah.
And if I
So
go
that
to,
makes-
if I go, I'm not a soda drinker. So if I go to a restaurant or fast food, I order tea.
So you could say that you have tea more than you have coffee.
Maybe. It depends on the day.
That's what I'm just going by what you said. You said you drink it throughout
I
the
drink
day.
I drink water more than I drink Jameson whiskey. That doesn't make water better than Jameson whiskey.
Right.
Look, sir. Look. So we had this
He's
argument.
got
I
a
don't know if you,
Boom.
I don't know if you've seen our TikTok, but we've been having this argument about what's better, tea or coffee. And I call him my disgruntled employee because he's up there talking about tea and coffee.
I'm not even hating on tea. I drink tea. I think it's ridiculous of people. And this started with an argument with somebody else, someone I've known for years. She is a coffee hater. Her whole thing is like she's trying to get people to quit drinking coffee. And we've been having a back and forth about this for years. Her name is Allison. And Allison and we've been talking about this since like I think 2021. And then homeboy over here jumps into the argument and takes Allison's side. I'm like, bro, we're bros. We're on the same podcast.
Look, I'm just
like
saying.
I thought we were like best friends. He's not a coffee hater. He totally supports people who drink coffee.
I like
he
coffee.
just thinks that tea is better. And I think
think
they're just
tea
two
is
different
better.
drinks to compare. Saying that tea's better than coffee is like saying hamburgers are better than like spaghetti. They're just two different dishes.
Hamburgers will
Apples and
never be
oranges.
better
Yeah.
than
Apples
spaghetti.
and oranges. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and his whole argument is like, well, you don't drink coffee as often as you drink tea. Well, I don't wear, I wear pajamas only first thing in the morning too. That doesn't make my jeans better than pajamas. They're just two different uses.
Sir, I still think I have a disgruntled employee, so I need to contact my HR department.
Yeah, I'm filing a complaint.
Put it like this. I don't wake up in the morning and go straight for tea. I wake up
Right.
in the morning and I'm going for coffee. In the middle of the
Right.
day,
That's
I'll go for my
understandable.
tea or my water. So
That's understandable. You know?
Yeah.
Is that a little friend? Did I hear a little friend? Was that a bark?
I wasn't barking.
Oh, well, Sam, I told you I wasn't gonna hold you too long because I could see the sweat boiling off the top of your head from way over here. I want to thank you for coming onto the show and letting us steal a little bit of your time. I know you're busy.
no
tell
problem,
my
Chris.
home-
Anytime for anything for you, brother.
Yeah, tell my homie I said what's up, and
I'll do it.
I might be by Marshall's tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But
I'm not going to be there tonight. I'm taking the
You're
full
not-
entire day that I did not have to work, and I'm relishing in it. I will be back
There-
tomorrow
Oh,
morning.
heck yeah.
There you go. There
Heck
you go.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we wish you the best. I
Thank
love
you.
you guys. Remember, hard work always pays off at the end.
Amen.
Don't give up. And your next step from here is running like 5 or 6 of them, right?
There you go. Right.
There you go. So we'll go ahead and let you go. Me and Levi
All
is
right.
gonna continue the last like couple minutes of the show. But if you have any questions for us, feel free to reach out, and you know where you can find us.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Samantha. You were
Thank
great.
you
You're
both.
awesome.
Y'all
All
have
right,
a good
girl. See you
night.
later. All right, bye.
All right.
So, man, look. I need to talk to you about this whole coffee.
We
Look,
did a whole episode on
look.
coffee.
look. No, we did a whole. Now we need to do the last 5 minutes on tea.
Okay, let's talk
Right, we
about
got-
tea.
We got about 55 minutes and 30 seconds left before we even think about cutting this off. Right. All right. So
Green tea's great. Herb tea's great. Mint tea's great. I love
Coffee-
tea. Orange tea's great.
So this is why coffee is okay.
It's-
But the reason why tea is better is that you could flavorify it.
You can flavor coffee. We talked a whole show about all the different flavors, all
What-
the different strands, all the different locations where coffee is brewed from. You
And
can
they
do
all
medium
taste like
roast,
coffee.
dark roast, light roast. You can add,
And it still tastes like coffee.
yeah.
You could get tea that tastes like raspberry. You could get tea that tastes like
Yeah, because tea is literally anything that you pull up out of the ground that you brew, that you stew in water. It's fine. It's like saying soup is like saying, like you can get soup that tastes like anything.
no. You know what? I hope somebody commented on here. Did anybody? Nobody commented on
I've
it.
been watching the Facebook, but no.
No,
You need to
like,
cut that part out. That little argument though, that needs to go straight to TikTok.
what's that?
The 30 seconds we just had
So
right there.
look, if
That's
you
a
guys,
TikTok
if
clip.
you guys support Mr. Levi Leviticus Rex Maximus, the infamous, the Lord of pushing buttons,
The disgruntled
the
employee,
disgruntled
apparently.
employee, and his coffee things,
Yeah.
Chime in. Let us know if you support me and my tea drinking.
I support you with your tea drinking.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You're just wrong about.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm telling you the
Drinking.
story. Like, I never, be honest with you, I like coffee and I like tea.
I love coffee.
I've never been a big tea drinker,
Mhm.
and I've never been a big coffee drinker. But at
Mhm.
one point in my life, I drank coffee more than I drank tea.
Uh-huh.
Until I moved to the Middle East,
Yeah.
and I lived there for 5 years. And
Their tea's amazing.
and
That's-
their
that's a
tea is
whole-
freaking amazing.
That's a whole.
like, oh my
That's
god,
that's a league of its own.
like even their coffee, like, is amazing over
Their
there. But
coffee's
they have tea. They have their breakfast
Mhm.
tea,
Mhm.
then tea again,
Mhm.
lunch tea, then tea again, dinner, then like 7 more times they have tea after that.
Right.
And I found myself just indulging in different types of teas.
Mhm.
And then I went to a kind of like a brewery or a place that makes loose leaf tea or mixes it or whatever. And they have one here in Houston where you could go and like get loose leaf tea,
Mhm.
and then you could package it up or whatever, do what you want to do with it. Or but this one in Kuwait, man, they had like hundreds of different types of thousands of different types of teas.
Mhm.
And when you walk by, they have them in like little safe deposit boxes, shelves, where you
Mhm.
can pull it out and there's teas just sitting in there. And my favorite tea to this day, which I know I would never, ever, ever find it unless I go back to Kuwait, is called Arabian Night.
Mm.
And it actually had it was the only tea that I've drank before, not now because I could drink tea without sugar now, but that was the first tea that I ever had without any type of sweetener
Mm.
and drunk like gallons of it.
Yeah.
Because the flavor was just so good. It was
Yeah.
sweet a little bit. It was flavorful, had a lot of herbs in it. And my next one was actually a rose tea.
Hmm.
Rose tea was kind of good. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you. When I was in the Middle East, their tea is absolutely dang it. I mean, heck, that what's the name of that restaurant that we went to? That Arab restaurant.
Mezzi one,
Their tea
Their
knocked
tea.
me off my socks.
their jasmine tea is
Their
off the
jasmine
chain.
tea blew me away. So
Jas-
I'm not denying that like tea's really, it can be really good. I mean, if you get better than just the Lipton tea bags or
Yep.
even any other tea bags. And I'm saying like I drink tea bag tea when I'm feeling like it. But if I had the option, if you offered me right now a tea bag tea or a cup of any coffee with just a little bit of cream and sugar, I'm taking the coffee. I love it.
Nice.
You know, and in the mornings when I wake up, my brain needs that hug. Coffee is a hug for your brain. It's a big hug that you give to your brain in the morning.
Yeah.
Call me an addict. I don't care.
Hey, don't feel bad.
was-
Everything that I said, I like coffee.
Yeah, coffee's great.
I drink coffee, but I'm definitely a tea man.
There you go. I
So,
mean, there's
Allison,
no competition.
no
You
com-
can-
look,
you
no
can enjoy
competition.
both. You can enjoy both, Allison.
But coffee is my preferred because I would drink that
you heard
every
it.
day, all
You heard
day.
him. You heard him. He said
all-
coffee is his preferred. You
No,
heard
I
him.
meant to say tea.
Nuh-uh.
Tea. I
Clip
meant to say
that.
tea. Yeah,
Edit that.
I'm definitely adding that. It's definitely tea. Tea is my
Darn.
preferred drink of choice.
Okay.
I think the last time I had coffee was like a week ago,
Yeah,
and I was at work, and
I had it this morning.
and I had tea about 4 times.
There you go.
But before we go, I want to tell you, Levi, that we're probably getting ready to do some work with these guys right here. Texas Legend Seasonings.
Oh, okay.
They have, so for you guys that was out there on Sunday, before we go real quick, Texas Legend Seasonings was out there and doing a crawfish on Sunday at Marshall's, and they gave me a their new, well, not new, they gave me their Cajun style seasoning. I have their Texas heat in the cabinet, and I also have their steak seasoning in the cabinet. And so far, those two seasonings are bangers. This is a little bit lighter than the Texas heat, more of a Cajun seasoning, which is exactly what it is. I would say try it, Levi, but I don't think Levi likes spicy stuff. I don't want to see him choke and die. I mean,
I'm
you like
from
it?
New Mexico.
Okay, here you go. Let's try it. Hold on. Hope we get this
You're,
recorded. There you
you're
go.
kidding me.
Look. Oh my God, what kind of pinch was that? Let's see.
Would you like me to do lines of it off the nose?
Do lines. It is not salty at all. I mean, it's salty, but it's not salty as I.
It's pretty darn good. I like it. Yeah, no, that's about the right amount of spice.
And you could definitely
It's
taste
got,
the sweetness.
you got some sweetness in there. You got a little bit of salt. You got some. Like it's got a small kick. I wouldn't.
It's on the back end.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider that spicy.
No, it's not spicy. It just has a little kick to it because once you put this over your meat,
Yeah,
it's gonna level out. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Once again, Chris, we love you, man. You're good. Well, we hope you feel better. The show is always gonna be here for you, homie. Once you get on your feet, once you get good, make sure you take your meds. We'll be recording in 2 weeks. I don't know. I think we got something special planned that day. But if not, man, we could do it at any time, man. Definitely, if you see Chris, aka Big Sexy, doing any type of crawfish, make sure you go out. You're not gonna miss. He's not gonna miss. The crawfish is outstanding. The food is great. So before we go, I want to play his video one more time. And once we play the video one more time, we'll be up out the door.
make sure y'all show up 11 to 2 at Marshall's for Chris's famous burgers. That's 1717 Fraser Road.
Hey, look. Come out, enjoy your burgers.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything spectacular with the burgers. It's more like a
All
test.
food. Don't let this man lie to you. I have
like-
yet to taste anything this man has made that isn't spectacular.
It's a test run.
All of his food is spectacular.
It's going to be a test run, and hopefully we get a good crowd. And then what we'll probably make it a Mac Burger special
Mac
day
burgers.
or inside the lunchbox
Dang
burger day or whatever. And then maybe I could compete with like Burger Fresh. No, I'm just joking. Burger Fresh, you guys are legit. I don't think Look, do you know that? Did you see that war on I Love Conroe about the burgers? Best tasting burgers in Conroe.
No,
It was like
never
Hippo
paid attention to that
Burger,
group, man.
and it was like some other, like 2 other burger spots, and it was Burger Fresh.
Oh, really?
And Burger Fresh kind of like came out the woodworks, and
Huh.
boom,
I live right across
Took-
the street from Burger Fresh.
took-
I ate there
it
just the other
took-
day.
it took off. And Burger Fresh, the king of Conroe burgers. Let's go.
Oh, they
Look,
took mint chocolate chip out of their ice cream selection. At
I wonder
Burger
why.
Fresh.
I wonder why. They probably realized that who drinks milk chocolate chips and root beer.
It's good. I was very disappointed it was no longer there. So I got like Dutch chocolate and something else mixed together and put it in my root beer float.
Hey, it sounds good.
It does.
It tastes good.
Tastes
I don't know. I give Levi a hard time. I'm just joking. I actually would try mint chocolate chip and root beer just because I'm a
The
chef.
Dutch chocolate was actually better.
It was?
I have to say the Dutch chocolate. She mixed something else like Dutch chocolate and strawberry. Something. There was a mixture of like 2 scoops from 2 different types of ice cream
Well-
because they didn't have the mint chocolate chip.
Well, next time, man, go get you some like peppermints and smash them up and put it on top, bro. All right, man. Look, we're about to get ready to be up out of here. It's getting kind of late. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys out there. This audio version will be airing next Tuesday on the 26th or the 25th, I believe it is. And if you guys have any suggestions for upcoming shows, hit us up. Let us know. So let's play this big sexy thing before we go.
Living in a big state, serving up a big plate, kicking up dust and raising hell, it feels great. Sun is on the beat down, hot girl big game, long nights, long nights, burning, breaking up a fist fight. Take a shot of whiskey, girls.
Don't forget about Marshall's Tavern.
It's about to
Stop
get
by, say hi to
risky.
Sam, say hi to Courtney, say hi to everybody. It's on Lunchbox. We out. Let's go.